This is the prankster comment for the Battle Belt Galaxy, the mini planet Daredevil run. This one is tricky, but fortunately there's a couple checkpoints. So the last section is definitely the hardest. The first two you should be able to get to without too much of a problem. The last one I ended up killing myself a couple times on the gravity flipping section, where you have to be very careful about the timing of your jumps on little dudes with the spikes that go in and out. And I just managed to keep screwing that up because the gravity and the controls on those very tiny planets can get a little confusing when they're that tight. You end up holding one direction and you want to be moving the other, and it just doesn't work out. So last section is definitely the toughest. One of the emails I got when I was asking for questions and things to talk about for this guide was to talk about how the Xbox 360 finally has Wi-Fi built into it on their newest model. I think it's great. I can't believe it took this long. The amount of money that they're charging for the little add-on for Wi-Fi is absolutely insanely overpriced. I cannot believe the little, I think it's just a USB dongle, is $100, which is just way overpriced for a Wi-Fi thing. I mean, you can buy a refurbished router. Well, I mean, if you know how to do this, you can buy a refurbished router for $20, and you can turn it into a wireless access point, basically a repeater, so that if you already have a wireless router in your house, you can turn a second wireless router into a receiving point and then rebroadcast out the signal, or as a point for you to hook up your 360 through a wire. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's, if you have the know-how how to set that up, that's only $20 plus some of your time to set it up. And the time and the frustration thing is absolutely the most costly part of that equation, because wireless networking is a huge pain in the butt, which is why I love that the Wii has the Wi-Fi built right in. My only complaint with the Wii right now is that it's still not a DVD player. Like, we use it for Netflix streaming all the time in our house. It's the greatest. It's such a great convenient service. We use it all the time. I just have my sister's account plugged into it. And like, you can have one Netflix account that has wireless, or not wireless, instant streaming on it, hooked up to 6 different devices. So she gave her password away to a couple of her friends and me, and it's on all the devices in our house. So that worked out great. But it's still not a DVD player. And the TV we have the Wii hooked up to right now is kind of an old piece of junk, and only has one input on it, one red, white, yellow RCA input. So it doesn't, when we want to watch a DVD, we have to unhook the Wii and hook up a DVD player, which is insane, when we can stream movies wirelessly through the internet, which seems like infinitely more complicated than a DVD player. Though the Wii can play DVDs, you just have to jailbreak it, or I don't think it's called jailbreaking for the Wii. It's something different. I haven't really looked into it very much, just because I'm rather watch DVDs on the big TV, but I don't know, just kind of strange. And the PlayStation 3, oddly enough, with the lowest sales of all the major consoles out there right now, is the only complete package that has Blu-ray, which overrated because it's so expensive in my opinion, but it still looks amazing. I watched The Dark Knight on it the other day in Blu-ray, and it also has Wi-Fi built into it and a DVD player, but it's the least successful of all the consoles right now. So I don't know, take from that what you will. I just can't believe it took this long for Wi-Fi to be built into the 360, and it's especially for a console that's so dedicated to the online experience. Like, they sell more online stuff than any other consoles combined. You think that they'd want everybody to be connected to the internet easily, not charge you an arm and a leg for it.